Good morning. Guys, we're only in Chicago for 2 days. This is Jin and I's first time traveling and doing something fun since we came back to Minnesota. So today, it's gonna be a fun day, and tomorrow we're gonna get down to business. We got some serious shopping to do at Ahjoomah. So yeah, what time is it? 8. We get free breakfast at this hotel, which we need. We were up all night because the people next door so noisy. But we're gonna take advantage of free breakfast and then we got somewhere to be. Let's go. So guys, there are so many things that we can do in Chicago, but we have a limited amount of time.
Yeah.
And the number one most highly recommended thing that I saw, read about, everything, word of mouth,
Yeah.
was the architectural boat tour. So I signed us up for one at 9:30 in the morning. So we're on our way there. It's 15 minutes away. We have to walk to the Chicago River Walk and then we can hop aboard our boat there.
Yeah.
Should be a
I'm so
grand old
excited.
time.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so pretty, I hope. And the weather is beautiful today, so yes.
날씨도 그렇게 춥지도 않고 좀 일부러 조금 얇게 입고 나왔어요. 오늘 이거보다 더 따뜻해진다고 그러더라고요. This is the Uno's.
Okay.
This is the one. This is the Chicago pizza.
Is it?
Yeah. 잘 몰라서 그러는데 이 우노스 피자가 시카고 피자로 제일 유명한 곳 아니에요? 딥티시 피자로.
Yeah, why do you know more about Chicago than me? I don't know anything. But you keep looking at stuff and you're like, oh, it's that. It's that. Look, it's the famous one. I don't know anything.
I'm the pizza expert. That's all. Okay?
Jin loves pizza, hamburgers,
No,
steak.
I don't. No.
All the American classics.
What are you talking about? I love kimchi jjigae and 된장찌개.
Are you confusing us? That's me. I like kimchi jjigae and doenjang jjigae. What are you talking about?
여기 뭔가 건물들이 다 현대적이면서도 좀 오래된 게 되게 고풍이 있어요.
I mean, you'll learn about it on this architectural boat tour. But all of these buildings have a unique history. It's here. These buildings are so pretty. 9:30 we have, or
That's when you're supposed to be here, right?
yeah.
How
Sorry.
you doing? What's I would say front left.
Front left. All right. Thanks so much for the
You have
advice.
a good time.
저 입구에서 꿀팁을 주셨어요. 맨 앞에 왼쪽에 앉으래요. 거기가 제일 잘 보인다고. 저희는 좋은 자리에 앉으려고 일찍부터 가가지고 줄 서 있으려고요. This is the boat?
I guess so. You're asking me, but I haven't been here before either. Hi. Got my husband and I. Oh, thank you. Why? Are you zooming in on my face or something? You have to open your bag for them.
Check. Okay, thank you.
I think they always feel like one big stretch is one. So it's they should play around it as they go.
Look at that amazing view.
여기가 시카고에서 가장 풍경 좋은 곳이래요. 진짜 멋있네요, 진짜.
But above them,
여기는 바람도 되게 많이 불고 햇빛도 쨍쨍해가지고 선글라스랑 왼쪽 꽃까지 오셔야 돼요. 진짜 너무 추워요.
And it completely breaks down in the course of 3 days.
여기 두 가지 옵션이 있는데 45분짜리 투어랑 90분짜리 투어가 있어요. 바람도 많이 불고 하다 보니까 45분도 좀 길게 느껴졌어요. 그래서 진짜 최고네요, 최고.
The line for the next tour is crazy. I guess this is the poppin' thing to do. What now?
What next? I was gonna ask you the question.
I have no idea.
What next?
I have no idea.
막 미국 영화에서 보면은 막 주인공이 악당한테 막 쫓기잖아요. 그런 계단들이 엄청 많아요.
We've arrived at Jin's #1 destination.
빈. 저희 드디어 그 유명한 빈에 왔어요. 빈. 콩.
It's a very shiny 콩. What is shiny in Korean?
반짝반짝 콩.
반짝반짝 콩?
Yeah.
It's a 반짝반짝 콩.
I wanna touch it.
Go touch it. Are you allowed to touch it?
Yeah, I think so.
Just touch it real fast and run away.
가까이서 보니까 그렇게 막 엄청 반짝반짝거리진 않아요. 이게 매일 폴리싱 하는 줄 알았는데 멀리서 봤을 때 진짜 반짝거리거든요. 지문 자국 냈어.
Well, it's kind of hard to tell where the surface is.
The bean cave. 이 안에 있으면 좀 어지러워요.
I mean, the sights here are so beautiful. Look at that. I know it's just train tracks, but I love the way the light and shadows work together here. It's good for photos.
이 동네 지하철 올 때마다 너무 시끄러워요. 이 동네 사람들은 이 소음을 어떻게 견디고 사는지 모르겠네요, 진짜. 여기 무슨 성수에서 건대 입고 가는 그 지하철 같아요.
So we're currently walking to Chinatown, which is like 50 minutes away from where we are right now. And that's because one of our subscribers recommended a Korean food place in Chinatown. They figured we might as well just walk around, see the city, and get some good food at the same time. Chicago is known for its like globally diverse foods, but what do you know, we're going to a Korean place. One thing Jin and I want to do over the next like year or so is travel around to many different US cities to decide where we want to live. Chicago was one of the cities on our list. Being here, Chicago is very beautiful. It's clean and people are really nice. But something about it is giving me so much anxiety. I feel like at least this area, I mean, we haven't explored enough. We're just in the downtown area. But this area, don't know if I would prefer this over Minneapolis. It just feels like a larger, more stressful Minneapolis. I think we have to check out New York still. But maybe big city living just isn't for us.
Yeah. 저희가 아직 같이 뉴욕을 안 가봤는데 뉴욕에 가가지고 거기도 한번 느낌을 보려고요. 어차피 비싸가지고 살지도 못하겠지만. 미국은 이렇게 강아지들 다리 안에서 풀어놓고 이렇게 즐기게 하는 곳이 많단 말이에요. 그래서 개 키우기는 진짜 좋은 것 같아요.
Clivenkin?
클리븐킨.
I never heard of that brand before.
클리븐킨. 저희 구독자님께서 차이나타운에 맛있는 한국 식당이 있다고 그래가지고 왔는데 이 주변에 있는데 어디지? 아줌마 에이프런.
It's gonna be hard to film in here because they have loud music playing and it's all copyrighted. But Ahjoomah's Apron has apron menus. It's cute. What do you want? Now that I came here, I kind of want bibimbap. Can we get one Buddha jjigae? And can we get one dolsa bibimbap with beef? Okay.
여기 주변에서 비빔밥에서 지글지글 소리 나니까 막 다 쳐다봐요. 부러운지.
The portion is really, really big. I want it spicy. It's too full. No. Oh, it's great. Thank you so much.
미국 한식당에 올 때마다 느낀 건데 양이 굉장히 푸짐해요. 와우, 건더기도 엄청 많이 들어있어. 와우. 옛날에 회사 다닐 때 저희 사장님께서 부대찌개를 그렇게 좋아하셔가지고 일주일에 한두 번씩 먹었단 말이에요. 한 몇 년 동안. 그래서 제가 부대찌개 전문가예요.
Why?
국물 베이스를 이렇게 설렁탕 국물로 한 것 같아요. 이게 뼈 맛이 좀 있어요. 뼈 맛이.
Oh, I like that. Do you want a trade? This will be my midnight snack.
이제 한국 음식 맛있게 먹었으니까 이제 숙소로 돌아가가지고 좀 쉬다가 그 다음에 다음 장소로 이동해 보려고 합니다. Let's go!
We took a little nap at the hotel because we were both pooped. We walked literally 14,000 steps today. Our plan was to rest and then come out and go to the 96th floor lounge at the Hancock building.
Yeah.
But like everything else we wanted to do in Chicago, it's closed on Monday and Tuesday, so there goes that plan. I also wanted to go to the Art Institute, and you wanted to go to...
구스 아일랜드. 그 국수 아일랜드 맥주 거기 월요일 화요일 또 쉰다고 그러더라고요. 아
That's
진짜
okay.
괜찮아요. 그래도
We'll find something else to do. I think that building also has, like on the 94th floor,
Yeah.
an observation area that costs an arm and a leg. Maybe we'll check that out. I don't know. It's sunset time, so it's pretty. At least we can walk around and enjoy, right?
yeah. 어쩐지 여기서 비둘기한테 먹이 주는 사람이 아무도 없다 했는데 진짜 알고 보니까 비둘기한테 먹이 주면 벌금이 $500라고 그러더라고요.
There's many good photo places here, so it's fun to bring my camera.
저 빌딩으로 가는 거예요.
I learned something in Korea. Preventing wrinkles and nobody talks to me. Everyone in the US always tells me I have a resting bitch face. I just keep my face so still all the time. Even when I work in offices, I'm like 99% certain that's why I have no wrinkles on my face. I'm getting wrinkles because of him actually, because he makes me make the most annoying expressions all the time.
Where are you going? Oh, over there.
You going down there?
Yeah. 360 Chicago. Oh shit.
Why are you making me do all the work? He just stood in the revolving door and made me push it. See, this is why I get wrinkles.
Ray, what are you talking about?
I'm gonna age so much faster just because I'm married to Jim.
Bye.
$90.
So expensive. 저희는 지금 인당 45불짜리 투어를 하고 있는데요. 여러분들께서는 공짜로 방구석에서 보시기 바랍니다.
Here. Hello. You get your own.
Private tour. 94th floor.
Sometimes.
Oh, so fast. 귀가 엄청 먹먹해지는 거 보니까 엄청 빨리 올라가고 있는 것 같아요.
Now a good time to tell you I'm afraid of heights. Oh, we're here already. Wow. That was the fastest 94 floors of my life. Wow. So beautiful. Look at that. Cheers. Here's the thing with this place. We spent $90 to come up here, okay?
Yeah.
It's absolutely beautiful. I can't deny that. The view is just so gorgeous, especially at sunset. I would definitely recommend it. However, our original plan was to go to the 96th floor lounge, and that is free admittance, and you just have to buy a drink for $15. So it would have been $30 for this view, but we spent $90 for this view. So don't recommend this specific floor unless you're rich.
위로 가세요, 위로 웬만하면.
So we're gonna just sit up here all night just to get our money's worth, basically.
본전 뽑아야 되니까 여기서 한 1시간 이상 있다가 가려고요. 구경 좀 실컷 하다가.
But look at this, Lake Michigan behind us, so beautiful. You showed the city. That's not the most flattering angle of my life, but yeah, it's very pretty up here. I do like it. But if you sit at this chair, you can't actually see the view. You guys can see the view, but we're looking at drinks and chips for sale.
여러분들을 위해서 카메라를 이쪽으로 했어요. 그래서 여러분들은 이 멋진 풍경을 보지만 저희는 뭘 보고 있냐면 게토레이 보고 있어요. 게토레이. 와우. Ray,
Yes.
you like it?
Yeah, it's so beautiful. You can see where our hotel is because it's next to the giant McDonald's down there.
저희 맥도날드 옆에 묵거든요. 그래서 호텔이 바로 저기 있는 게 보이네요. 여기.
What is that?
지오다노가 시카고 딥디시 피자로 유명하대요. 그래서 오다가 있길래 주문해서 왔어요. 되게 무거워요 이거. 피자가 무슨 벽돌 들어있는 것 같아요. 와우. 두께가 이만해. 카메라 끄고 맛있게 먹겠습니다. 여러분들은 이게 무슨 맛인지 모르실 거예요. Ray, let's eat. 시카고 딥디시. Wow, so heavy.